Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I'm so glad to be here with you. My name is Sarah, and I am a startup coach, meaning I help you get started in your business when you aren't sure what to do, when you have an idea and you aren't sure how to turn it into income. That's where I come in, and I love to help join you in that process and help you avoid the mistakes that I've made in the past so that you can get to making an impact and having income faster and easier with more success. If you're watching this live, welcome. And if you're watching it in the future, welcome to you too. And if you've missed any of my previous Facebook Lives, you can grab those in my Facebook group under the guide section. And I also want to let you know that I'm changing things up a little bit in this Facebook group. We're going to do short trainings on Monday mornings. Quick wins that are going to get you fired up for your week to get you going in your business. And if you want to keep getting access to my more in-depth trainings that really dive deeply into the topics that you need in order to build your business on a real hands-on way, then you can get that by getting access to my VIP Facebook group through my program, the 90-Day Knockout. And I would love to give you information about that. I will drop a link below. You can join at any time. We are just starting week 2 right now, but you can really join that program at any time and get your business really knocked out within 90 days. So here's the thing that we're going to talk about today. We all do it. We hop on Facebook for a quick minute to try and connect with leads and drum up business and be with people that we think might be interested in our business. We promise ourselves that we're only going to spend 10 minutes on Facebook, checking in on our Facebook groups, posting, offering good content, answering questions for people in those groups. But then we find ourselves an hour later still death scrolling through Facebook without actually having done any work on our business. That's the old way, making these promises, trying to use Facebook for our business, but really just ending up wasting time. And I want to teach you a new way to actually use Facebook in order to get results in less time because you're going to stop that death scrolling. So here are my 3 quick tips. One, I do highly recommend that you get into Facebook groups that are clearly associated with your niche. Don't just hop in Facebook groups to hop in Facebook groups, but hop in them, the ones that actually match what you are doing. People who are doing what you want to be doing successfully, hop in those groups, see what they're doing, see what they're posting. I want you to be in those groups to be offering value for people so that people start seeing your name pop up and associated with whatever solution you're trying to give them, whatever problem you're trying to solve. Being in those Facebook groups really does get your name out there, and people want to see your name affiliated with the problem that you solve. You want to share useful content, you want to be helpful, you aren't just spamming people and trying to get in their DMs to connect with them, but you're offering free and good services to other people so that they can see who you are and what you do. You're also looking for what kind of language people are using in those groups. What are people saying about the problem that you are trying to solve? That's the language you're going to start using in your social media posts, on your sales pages, in your emails to connect with them so that you can be using exactly what they're saying about their problems. So that's the first step. Get in those Facebook groups. They are a good thing. But here's what often happens when we get in those Facebook groups. Now our Facebook feed starts to fill up with only posts from those Facebook groups. So then what we do is we come on Facebook and we just start scrolling through our feed and we see all of these random posts for groups and we start commenting. But the problem is we don't actually see the vibe of that group, and we might miss some of the posts around it, and we're not actually getting the feeling for that Facebook group. And we really start to fill up our feed with just our business. So then every time we come on Facebook, we feel this pressure to do business stuff and interact with people. So instead, I need you to trust me on this one. When you join a group, I want you to go into your feed, and whenever you see a post from that group, I want you to go up to the little corner in the right. It has 3 dots, and I want you to unfollow that group. It's not getting out of the group, you're just unfollowing that group so that it stops showing up in your feed, so that your feed can actually stay fun and the people you want to connect with and family and friends, and you can see what other people are doing and enjoy Facebook for the social media aspect of it. But you're unfollowing those posts. It actually says something like unfollow but stay in the group. And what you're going to do then is have this clean feed that isn't business oriented, so that you aren't sucked into constantly death scrolling to try and find the groups that you want to be interacting in. And I need you to trust that process, because then step three, and this is really going to save you time, is you're actually going to keep a spreadsheet of the Facebook groups that you want to be in and you want to be interacting in. And then when you want to work on Facebook in your business, you're going to set a time limit. You're not going to go to Facebook, you're going to go to the spreadsheet. And in the spreadsheet, you're going to click on each of the Facebook groups that you have decided to join. You'll have a link in that spreadsheet, and you will go to that Facebook group from the spreadsheet. And now you're in that Facebook group. You can see what posts have been posted. On the spreadsheet, you can keep track of which groups allow you to do promos. Oftentimes, they only allow you to do promos on certain days. So then you can just have that in your spreadsheet. And then when this group offers a promo day on Tuesdays, you click on the link in your spreadsheet to go to that Facebook group on Tuesday to be sure that you're promoting your business or your freebie or your new Facebook Live, whatever you have to offer. So then that spreadsheet helps keep you organized. You can see which groups are actually the most valuable, which ones you're actually getting leads from, that return on investment is high. When I make a post in this group, I end up getting some leads, but when I make posts in this group, I don't. Well, then you can get out of that Facebook group. All these Facebook groups that we join are just dead weight if they aren't giving us a return on investment. So about once a month, I go through my spreadsheet and then I actually get out of groups that aren't serving me well. And I delete them from my spreadsheet and I delete them from my Facebook. I actually leave the group, because otherwise you're just spending all this time sorting through Facebook groups, death scrolling through your posts. And this way, when you work from a spreadsheet, you're actually saving time and you're actually tracking what is going to get you the most return on investment. And what you don't track, you can't grow. And what you don't track actually bogs you down and holds you back. So we want to have a good system with this free marketing. This is free advertising for your business. You want to take advantage of it. And at the same time, you don't want to let it bog you down. You can spend hours and hours and hours on Facebook a week with no return on investment, no leads, no sales, and then that's not really a good use of your time. So by using a spreadsheet where you're actually tracking which groups you're in, what days they allow promos, do they allow me to post about myself and introduce myself, am I getting good interaction with other people, are these my people, then you can actually track that Facebook group is good, and you can keep it on the list or you can eliminate it over time. You don't have to stay in these groups forever. They just provide, the spreadsheet helps provide some guardrails for you for your Facebook time. So those are my 3 tips this week. Get in those Facebook groups, start interacting. It's free advertising. You can't get anything better than free. You're also getting free marketing because you're seeing the language and seeing the questions and the problems that people have that you want to be your potential leads and clients. Then go in and unfollow those groups from your Facebook feed. And I do that all the time. Sometimes I miss them. So as I'm scrolling, I'm unfollowing, I'm staying in the group, and then work from a spreadsheet. I have a basic spreadsheet that I use. And if you're interested in getting that spreadsheet, you can just drop me a comment below and say, I want this spreadsheet, and I will send it to you. But that spreadsheet really is a time saver and also a way to really, really track what you're doing online and getting the most return on your investment. So if you want that spreadsheet, let me know. Also, Remember that I am over in my VIP Facebook group doing more in-depth trainings, giving you a pathway towards actually launching your business, and that is through my 90-day knockout program. I'm going to drop the link for that below if you want to keep getting access to those more in-depth Facebook lives and trainings and that really step-by-step process in order to start your business. I hope you have a really great week. I hope that you're able to be very productive, to use your time wisely, and to actually see some results that you're tracking this week so that on Friday you can really celebrate some big wins as we go into the month of August. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me this morning.